I think that most people are not happy with the natural order of things, but they don't want to acknowledge it. What is the natural order of things? We are born, we enjoy our youth, we go to school, we build our careers, we create families, then we start aging, and then at the end of the day, everybody dies. And this has been going on ever since humanity existed, and this is how things work in nature. In my personal opinion, it doesn't work. In my personal opinion, it's wrong. It's wrong. People, actually human beings, are different from the animals, that they feel uncomfortable with natural order of things. Many people don't want to acknowledge it, but most of us are uncomfortable with aging and dying. Very uncomfortable, and are afraid of it. But people say, well, this is how the cookie crumbles, this is how humanity developed, this is the nature. We can't fight nature. We have to accept our fate, basically. And I feel uncomfortable with that. I take issue with that. I'm not happy with that. I think we have to fight our fate. I think we have to fight natural order of things. And at this point, humanity developed a very high level of sophistication with biotechnology, with all kinds of scientific resources that should allow us to at least stop the aging, if not stop dying completely. We are at the beginning of that process. When we, as a part of Dismissal Media project, posted an article on Facebook about this topic, saying that, look, we don't have to die. We can use our technology, biotechnology, cell rejuvenation technology, AI, to stop aging, I got bombarded with hate. I was shocked. I got bombarded with hateful messages. People, I couldn't believe it. They said, why are you bringing this up? This is bullshit, this is nonsense, this will never happen, this doesn't work. Basically, because things have been shitty for centuries, they should continue to be shitty. Even though all of those people that hated my messaging, they will also die, and they don't feel comfortable with dying. But they somehow give up, and they want me to give up. They're telling me, oh, this is utopia, this is ridiculous, this is against nature, this is against religion, this should not work, and they bombarded me with hatred. None of our other messages was met with so much hatred as the message suggesting that we can stop aging. They accused us of being some kind of charlatans, of some kind of scam artists, or whatever. But they don't want to even consider in their mind, in their imagination, that it's possible to actually stop aging and stop dying. We can talk a lot about all the consequences, social consequences of it, but it is possible with the, it's beginning to become possible with the current levels of biotechnology and AI. So my point for this project, Dismissal Media project, is educate people that if we give up wealth redistribution, if we stop fighting for money to, oh, let's redistribute, somebody is too successful, so we need to rob the successful person and transfer his wealth to losers, to parasites, to professional parasites. If we stop doing all that, we stop wealth redistribution, instead of wealth redistribution, we focus on all our resources, social resources, our society's resources, we focus on developing biotechnology that stops aging, we could actually achieve this goal, maybe even in our lifetime. Maybe for future generations, we don't know, but at least we should try. But my point in this project is that unless we build a merit-based system, unless we stop wealth redistribution, we will never achieve this goal. Because all our priorities, social priorities, needs to be focused on stopping aging, not on robbing successful people with taxes, regulations, anti-business laws, etc., socialism, not on that. and redistributing it to the professional parasites. We should not do that. Merit-based society, capitalist merit-based society, is against it. The only viable system that exists is capitalism, and it's merit-based capitalism. Not socialism, not feudalism, not whatever happened before. It's capitalism, because people are born to compete. Through competition, they get better. They evolve. People evolve. People on welfare never evolve. People who depend on the government, they never evolve. They remain primitive, uncivilized ghetto. So if we don't prioritize ghetto, and instead we prioritize people who want to make something of themselves, if we prioritize people who are successful and let them first achieve that so-called physical immortality by being able to afford all these technologies to stop aging, then the rest of us will catch up. The rest of the people who are qualified also will be able to benefit from this new social priorities. But we need to change social priorities. Right now, the priorities are wrong. All we're doing, in all Western countries at least, all we're doing is trying to redistribute wealth. Let's rob the successful people and give their wealth to professional parasites. This doesn't motivate parasites to become successful, and this ruins successful people's lives and well-being, and that's why we're all stuck. We're stuck because of that system. The fact that all these, Republicans, Democrats, they're fighting with each other, all they're fighting about is nonsense. They're just fighting about redistribution of income. Republicans are pulling it one way, Democrats are pulling it the other way. And it doesn't solve the main problem, that we need to focus on something that matters to everyone in our lives. If you really enjoyed this video, let's keep it between ourselves. Don't worry about liking it, subscribing for it, sharing with anybody. I don't care. I actually don't want you to spill the beans.